Once upon a time, in the ancient Greek polis of Thessalonica, there was a girl named Callista. Born into a family of modest means but noble lineage, her father, Theron, was known for his wisdom and compassion. However, his brother, Ariston, was a sorcerer who defied the king's decree banning all forms of sorcery. Ariston's heart was as black as the magic he practiced, and he was feared by all who knew him. Callista's childhood was overshadowed by the presence of her wicked uncle. Ariston was a cruel man who used his dark powers to manipulate and control those around him. He harbored a secret, forbidden desire for his niece, and one fateful night, he acted on his vile impulses. The trauma of his abuse left Callista broken and desperate for escape. Unable to bear the pain and fear any longer, Callista fled her home under the cover of darkness. She traveled to the neighboring town of Epidaurus, a place where sorcery was not only accepted, but practiced for the good of all. There, she was taken in by a kind-hearted sorceress named Hypatia, who sensed the untapped power within Callista and took her under her wing. For years, Callista trained diligently under Hypatia's guidance. She learned to harness her innate magical abilities, mastering the art of healing, protection, and light magic. Her mentor taught her the sacred balance of magic, emphasizing the importance of using it for the benefit of others. Through her training, Callista found strength, resilience, and a burning desire for justice. When she felt ready, Callista knew it was time to return to Thessalonica and confront her uncle. Ariston had continued his dark practices, using forbidden spells to extend his life and tighten his grip on the village. He ruled through fear, and the people suffered under his malevolent reign. Callista arrived in her village under the guise of a traveling healer. She quietly began to help the townsfolk, earning their trust and respect. News of her miraculous abilities spread quickly, and soon the entire village knew of the mysterious healer who had come to their aid. Finally, the day came when Callista confronted her uncle. She found him in his lair, a dark, foreboding place filled with the artifacts of his sinister craft. Ariston, arrogant and dismissive, laughed at the sight of his niece. He mocked her, confident that her powers were no match for his own. But Callista stood firm. Drawing on the strength and knowledge she had gained in Epidaurus, she channeled her magic into a brilliant light. The power of her spells clashed with Ariston's dark magic, and the room filled with the sound of their battle. It was a fierce and terrifying struggle, but Callista's resolve was unshakable. In the end, her purity of heart and strength of purpose proved stronger than her uncle's corruption. With a final surge of light, Callista banished Ariston's dark magic and sent him into the abyss from which he had drawn his power. His reign of terror was ended, and the village was freed from his malevolent influence. The people of Thessalonica hailed Callista as a hero. She stayed in the village, using her magic to heal and protect her people. Her uncle's dark legacy was erased, and in its place, Callista's name became synonymous with hope and light. Through her courage and determination, she had transformed her suffering into a force for good, and her story was told for generations as a beacon of bravery and justice in the face of darkness.